Hey y'all, if you guys could tell by the title and thumbnail, we're finally doing my camera unboxing. I know I hinted it, I think, in the sit down, but we are finally going to be unboxing my first camera. But wait. Before you click off, 'cause I know TikTok be having y'all brains fried. Before y'all click off, first thing I need you to do is like, comment, and subscribe. I know you guys see that little animation at the bottom. I'm going to y'all to follow them steps, okay? And two, this video is going to be just like my deviated septum video. This first portion is going to be like a little sit down, because I just always think about like other beginner YouTubers. So in this Q&A kind of portion, I want to do like the budget, Sony versus Canon, you know, why I chose this, how I even, you know, got to get this camera, and just a lot of questions that you guys have. I don't want you guys to watch the whole unboxing and to have 1,000 of questions when I could have just went ahead and answered them. And then the last part is going to be the actual unboxing. But like I said, don't click off. Don't be lame, because I know TikTok, y'all, if it's not 8,000 clicks and explosions, y'all be saying the video more and click off. So don't do that. Use the chapters below. This first part is going to be the Q&A, and the last part is going to be unboxing. And yeah, so let's get into this first part. So I appreciate all the people who stayed for this first part, but let's get into this Q&A little portion. I'm going to try to answer everybody's questions that like anyone could be having out there, because like I said, I just don't want y'all to watch the whole entire unboxing video and then be confused or have questions. Like I just try to make this as educational. And then a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna say, like pricing or like if it has certain pictures and stuff, I try to pop all of it on the screen. Like I said, I don't try to want to miss nothing. But yeah, so for the first question, when if anybody asks like, oh, you know, why did you want to get a camera? I absolutely love YouTube. I mean, you guys can tell by the post that that's all I post, that's all I do. If you're one of my friends or someone's close to me, that's literally all I talk about. That's all I think about. So I was like, you know, why not? And then I definitely recommend this. Like other people said when I was first starting my channel, like definitely start off with your phone first. I know a lot of people are like shy vloggers or just shy in recording in general. So definitely like doing it with your phone. Like, you know, I got my tripod, my lens, and then my camera. It's very small, tiny, so you know, practice with that. You know, make your mistakes first with this and actually see if you like YouTube or not, then get you a camera. You know what I mean? Because like this thing's like $1,000 some, so like you don't want to buy this and then you're not recording, because it was like, well, what's the point of buying the camera? So but yeah, that was for that. I just feel like I was ready, and I just want to put an upgrade. So yeah, that's gonna be for the first question. And then for the second question, for like how I came up with this camera, so I would definitely say use ChatGPT as your best friend. I'm not gonna lie, I literally pop it up on here. I literally was like, okay, I want to get a camera, but I want it to look like my iPhone 13 Pro Max with the wide angle lens, and ChatGPT helped bring me here. So yeah, so the first camera that I was looking into was going to be the Canon R50. Because that's just kind of like just a budget friendly camera that Canon has. So I was like, I'm gonna do the R50. On a lot of other YouTubers that I know that recommend cameras, they always say like the Canon R50, so that's kind of where I got it from. I watched my reviews and everything, and it was nice, but also I would say don't always go to like TikTok for reviews, because I feel like TikTok, no matter what, I feel like everything on TikTok, it just always looks aesthetic and nice and everything. So I definitely watch like the longer YouTube videos. They definitely help like really break down prices and stuff. And then to Reddit, I think people sleep on Reddit and Quora, them blogs. People don't play. People be typing essays, paragraphs about a camera, pros and cons, what they like. Make Reddit like your best friend, because that really helped me boil down to the camera I got. So the first one, like I said, I was looking for was going to be the R50. But even though it was a lot cheaper, I just feel like the camera I got today was the Canon R10. I feel like the Canon R50, like when people were reviewing it, they said it was good and everything, but I feel like it was like a 50-50 or like 60-40. But the Canon R10, the camera I got now, it's just like a step up. Like they said it's almost the exact same, but it's just like the stuff is better, you know what I mean? So, but I feel like when I looked at reviews for the R10, like it was like 80-20. Like I feel like I saw no bad reviews. Everybody loved this camera, and even on the Reddit, some people like just save it for the R10. Like, so that's why I got the R10. To go into question 3, to figure out like, okay, how do you determine what you want to get? So I would definitely say, like I said, ChatGPT helped kind of broke everything down for me. But one, I already knew that I wanted a wide angle. I have the wide angle with Kim unboxing, but because like on my iPhone right now, I'm recording on 1x but using a 0.5 wide angle lens. That's why it's so wide. So I already knew once I got my camera, I was gonna get a wide angle lens. So when I was looking for like the pricings and stuff, I make sure to get a camera body and then buy the lens separately, because like I said, even if you got the camera with the stock lens on it, it would just be more expensive. Like I said, we are trying to, budget. That's why you watch the videos. We're trying to get on the budget. But two, it was like, I knew there was no reason for me to buy a full price camera with the stock lens to just not use the stock lens. You know what I mean? And I just felt like camera equipment, all this stuff is expensive. Like I said, this was like $1,444. So we can't just be buying stuff and not using it. So the R50 and the R10 lenses, they were just kind of really too close. So I kind of already knew like I want me a wide angle lens, and so that's why I bought one separately. And then just to go really quick in depth about lenses, the number that it starts off with until it ends that's the distance in millimeters. I'm pretty sure that's kind of self-explanatory, but just in case you didn't know, so like my wide angle lens down here, it says 10 to 18 millimeters. So it of course starts off as 10 millimeters wide, and then it zooms into 18. And other lenses, if it starts at 50, it goes from 50 to like 150. So that was kind of the ranges of lenses, just in case if anybody out there was like, how do you find it? That's how I found it. And so the lens was 300, and then the body for the R50 I think was like 600 and something, but then the body for the R10 was 880. Yes, this stuff is expensive. So that was kind of how you would shop for lenses. Oh, so I'm trying to do all this in one take, but I completely forgot to mention one thing. So when I first was looking to buy a camera in general, I was going to get the DJI Pocket Osmos 3 because that's like a very good budget-friendly camera, and my friend at school, she has it. But the reason why, it was because, so the creator combo for the DJI, it's like my friend literally has it. It's like the wide angle lens, the battery, the mic, you get a little carrier case, of course the DJI camera, and some other like accessories. That originally, like last summer when I was looking at it, it was $800. But I think it was because the tariffs that Trump put in, it's like almost $1,000 now. And like, for example, the stuff that I got is from like Canon, but Canon is like in America, if that makes sense. So like tariffs, I think they increased the tax on stuff outside the US, and DJI, I think it's like a Chinese brand or something. So like you have to think, like the camera stuff is expensive, but you have to think about the Amazon tax, just tax on a lot of stuff. So I'm like, if the basic DJI stuff on the website is $900, you still have to put in equipment plus tax. I said, oh heck nah, bitch. I'm like the fact that like the DJI is kind of like a mini camera and not like a for real camera like Nikon, Sony, and Canon. That's the for real camera. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for kind of like a mini camera. I'm not doing that. So that's what I kind of already knew. Like, okay, if I'm gonna have to spend $1,000 in general, I might as well just get the camera. And then that's kind of the budget for all cameras. Even if you were to get the Sony ZV-E1, which is Sony's beginner camera, it's still like $700. So you still have to think, you got the camera, but you still got to get SD cards. If it don't come with a battery, you still want to get equipment. So it's really gonna be $1,000 regardless. So like, if you watching this trying to spend money on something that's less than $1,000, I can already tell you no, because the DJI is increased now. Maybe after this video it might not be increased, but like the DJI about $1,000 now, and this stuff is all $1,000. So that's kind of like the budget. Another question, if someone was determining, how did you go from Sony to Canon, which one to choose? I feel like years ago, YouTube used to be in such an argument about this, or like it used to be such a big debate. But how I kind of summarize this, because I haven't even had this conversation with Daniel, and he does more photography than videography, but Daniel was like, he uses Canon, Canons are good. But I kind of boiled it down to like, say like recipes. So like, say there might be 50 recipes for macaroni. At the end of the day, how different is the macaroni gonna taste? You know what I mean? Like people were going back to say like, okay, Canon might got better color, Sony might have better autofocus, but it's like, at the end of the day, I'm pointing up, GMU vlog, hey y'all, like y'all just need to be able to see me, you know what I mean? It was just like, I just don't see the, I don't know, especially because it's beginner friendly. Like, of course, if I feel like you have the cameras that cost $8,000 Sony, $8,000 Canon, that's you can really see it. But it's like all these kind of budget friendly ones, there's a lot of like pros and cons with it because you got to think it's kind of less expensive, cheap to buy. So it's not, you know, got the most expensive stuff in it. So that's why I'm like, I don't really think there was a big difference. But my main thing, I went with Canon just because it was a whole lot cheaper. Like, I would say it was a lot cheaper. And then I think what I like about Canon the most is, I mean, I haven't used it yet, but I would say what I like the most just from like observation and, you know, watching YouTube videos is I kind of like how Canon, they have the opportunity to have interchangeable lenses. Like how I said, I got the bodies and then I got my wide angle lens. But even if you weren't vlogging and you wanted to do like just photography, you could get you a cheap base or like a body and then do lenses. Like me and Daniel had this whole conversation on the game, but he was like, he kind of does that, like he'll have like a cheap, I think it's either like a cheap body and an expensive lens, or you could do it either or. But for Sony, like the Sony ZV-E1, I mean, a lot of YouTubers recommend that, so it's not a bad camera if anybody was thinking that. But it's just that you don't have the interchangeable lens feature, and it's like, I just don't use the stock lens, you know what I mean? Like, y'all see, I mean, just to think, on my iPhone, I have a lens on it, so I'm already used to adding something on top of, you know, what I'm already recording on. So that's why I was like, I kind of didn't want that. And then for me to get the interchangeable lens, I would have to have bought the Canon R10 version of the Sony, if that makes sense. And then to even go into their budget, like, even if I would have gotten the I remember I did the math way earlier, but me even getting the R50 body plus the lens plus the equipment, it was only like $1,000 and I think 100 or like just 1,000. But like I remember the Sony version of the R10 plus the equipment, that was already more than 1,400. Y'all, 1,400 was what my equipment was. So you're saying just the camera itself is more than my camera plus the equipment? See, no, it's not giving that. Like I said, this whole time we're trying to be on budget. So, but yeah, that was the whole Canon versus Sony. At the end of the day, you know, I'm just getting into cameras, so I mean, Sony might be better, but I just wanted to be able to change the lenses. That's the feature I wanted. But I mean, if you are thinking about this Sony ZV-1 and you already have it, a lot of YouTubers recommend that. Like, yeah, I would definitely say, yeah, there's a Sony ZV-E1. I think there's a Sony EVE2, then the Mark II. I don't know. The Marks get kind of confusing when it comes to cameras, but I just know R50 is the basic for Canon, and the R10 is like a step ahead of the R50. The R10 is what I got. And then the Sony ZV-E1 is Sony's basic, but I don't know their next level. I don't know that one because, like I said, once I saw that price range, I just stopped paying attention. So, but yeah, that's the Sony versus Canon questions. Oh, budget. See, I know I forgot. Okay, so budget. I just, you know, of course, I have a job this summer, like you guys saw on the sit down. I think it was, yeah, my last YouTube video where I talked about I'm gonna start working and stuff. So I just eventually saved up money for my job. Love my job. Love the people at my job. I love my God because he gave me the opportunity to get that job because nobody was hiring. So all praise to the Lord. So, but yeah, I just ended up saving money. And then I was low-key kind of mad because when I was doing like overtime, so I knew my check was going to be big. And then when I first started working, I forgot what my mom said it was, but it was like I started working in the middle of a pay period. So I only got paid essentially like 2 or 3 days. And then that next check, it was like 2 weeks and some like extra couple of days, or yeah, it was 2 weeks. And I got paid only like 3 or 4 for that first check. But you still have to think, like, I think the cutoff for that first check was like Friday, but I still worked Saturday, Sunday. So it was like those extra days. So I had a good amount of money on my second check to buy this. But it had thrown me off because, like, one, I accidentally messed up I had the whole thing in my notes. Like, I'll be able to show y'all, but I messed up my math so bad when it came to tax. I didn't really know how to calculate that. And then I'm so dumb because why when I was putting all this stuff in the Amazon cart, I forgot they did tax on Amazon. I said, Lord, I thought I had enough. So I ended up not having enough to purchase it all from Amazon, which I was low-key a little blown, because this whole journey with the camera was supposed to be like my first big purchase with my own money. Like, I didn't want no help from nobody, but my mom and my brother kind of helped me, which, I mean, it's not that bad. Because, I mean, just in general, when you're making money, you need to know how to budget it and finance stuff regardless of the age you're at. So it was kind of like, of course, you know, I want to buy it in full and brag, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, financing it properly is what all that matters. And plus, at the end of the day, it was Operation Get the Camera, and we got the camera. No matter how we got it, but we got it. And so, how I did it was, I had purchased the majority of the accessories on Amazon. Well, I did the body, and then my mom, she had a Best Buy credit card. I put my lens and the SD card on her credit card, and then I was like, on my next check, I'll just pay it off. So definitely, my brother definitely taught me, like, it's just a little bit better just to buy stuff, you know, off like a credit card, just to like, so you can build good credit. But only think about the credit card is even for my next check, I'll probably have to pay it in full, because, you know, they start putting interest and stuff, so you gotta like watch out for that. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to think of all the questions, beginners, because even when I watched, you know, just the videos about the camera reviews, all the questions they asked in the videos, because I literally hate when it comes to stuff like this, and you got to go through 10, 20 TikToks when, you know, people just unbox this stuff, but people got questions. And then, especially, I know YouTube's people be commenting, but like on TikTok, people be having back-to-back questions, and the people don't be responding. So I'm like, I'd rather just respond to y'all now in real time than to like wait a week later. I'm busy, I'm working, and then I miss comments. So please let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm going to try to put a lot of links, like when it comes to settings. And there might be one question, settings. Settings I don't have figured out yet. Like, I know just basic settings of just like to turn the camera on, or like how to code your SD card, or like how to choose like 4K, like stuff like that. I know, but I still feel like, how to explain, like, I have basic camera setup settings, but I still feel like, you know, as I record, I'll be able to like develop it myself, because you have to think, like, I'm black and the people I was watching was like white. So like, for example, their exposure might be a little lower because, you know, they're white, but mine might need to be a lot higher because I'm black. You know, you gotta be able to see me. So it's just little things like that. So I definitely think with settings, I can't really give that out or like questions about that, just because I feel like that's going to be something I'm going to learn as I go with the camera. You know what I mean? Like I said, I haven't even unboxed it, so I've only watched videos, so I definitely have to learn through experience. But the part you guys have been waiting for, let's get into the unboxing. Just wanted to do another introduction just in case you skipped to this part. But hey y'all, this is the unboxing part. You're a real one if you watched all the way from the beginning. But we're now gonna do the camera unboxing. I got book bags, tripods, SDs, body lenses. We're gonna be here for a little minute, okay? But this is the box. I gotta be careful with my address on here. So, but this is the box. I already kind of opened it before because I need to lay my eyes on this thing, okay? But this is the Canon R10. I'm trying to block because QR code. But that is the camera. Yeah, this is a full box. I'm just so I'm like a little kid. I'm so excited. So, but yes, this is the box. I tried to move the camera down a little bit because I don't want to just pull the stuff out. I want y'all to see me unbox it. So, but I am in frame, so I'm probably gonna have to just hold it up. So, but try to make sure y'all can see me. I'm getting all the footage. Okay, so this is it. Ah! Big YouTuber, the biggest. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. So we got I don't even know, should I show this stuff? I think this stuff is fine though, but we got the warranty papers. And to make sure I keep that. So warranty papers, camera connect. I didn't even know you could do that. Canon R10. I'm gonna put this down. I don't got time. I just feel like I'm about to drop this. I'm gonna raise it a little bit. I tried to be aesthetic, but I don't got time because if I drop this, I'm gonna be irritated. So, but we got this. Let's go to unbox this. I just cannot believe this. Like, I'm so blessed. I just thank the Lord. I don't want to spend the whole time video praising the Lord so we don't get distracted, but I'm just so thankful. Like, this was on my vision board, like I just cannot believe this. And then I went back to watch my friend when she did her DJI unboxing. And the fact that I left a comment on her video was like, oh, I can't wait to see your camera when I get my camera. That was 4 months ago. So you told me 4 months I got my own camera. Jehovah's Witness, I'm telling y'all gotta praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, amen. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen. Amen. Okay, let's get back to the unboxing. But I didn't praise the Lord. I'm sorry. Got to praise the Lord. We can never forget the Lord. We got to praise the Lord. Make sure I go to church too. Sunday coming up. Wait, today? What's today? Now, Sunday coming up this week. Make sure you're at church, okay? But yes, we got the strap. Oh, it's got the Canon. They got the R10 right there. Stop laughing. I didn't know they had. I know people got the strap, but I just thought it said Canon. Oh yeah, because come correct. Yo, Canon R10, not the R50, the R10. Thank you. I almost knocked the camera over. Let's go and calm that down. So, but yes, Canon R10. How it look on me? This how we finna be. I'm literally obsessed. I just want to show one more time. Canon R10 EOS. Thank you. Okay, so we got that. This was the battery. We can talk about these batteries later. I'm not gonna talk about it right now because we're unboxing. But make sure I didn't have a trash pile, and I'm gonna just throw this on the ground. It's gonna be trash. But oh, I thought this was part of the camera. I think it was trash too. Let me keep this. This look important. So, but this is the battery. I'm trying to hide my face, YouTube hands. This is the battery. This is what's gonna, of course, go in the camera. I don't think I need to even say that. So that's what's going. And then this, I just thought about it. Should I keep this stuff? Oh, no, I think this is trash. I think you need to keep this, but I'll keep like the box and stuff. And then this is the wall port. So you put this in the wall and it will charge it. Let me put this on my, I think it's like this. Or, yeah, you put it in like that. So that's how it's gonna go into the wall. Oh, I'll probably just put that right there. That's how it's gonna go into the wall. This is the tray. I'm gonna make sure I keep that, not throw that away. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Y'all, this is my base. It is my base. You cannot face. Oh my God. Stop playing with. First class, right in the spot. Fabulous. Foxy, beat the glamorous. Let me take out. Everybody pause real quick. Everybody pause for the camera. Ah! All right, smile, cheese. Ah! Woo! Woo! And then this the viewfinder line. And then I'm so scared. Let me be careful. But you can flip it. So I'm gonna be like, yo! We're gonna be like, hey y'all! Hey y'all, welcome to the coffee shop GMU vlog. Okay, let me be careful because I feel like I'm gonna drop it. So wait, how do I turn it? Okay. Gotta be careful. So, but oh, I don't smell it, but it feels really good. Oh, this is good. I actually like this. This is a great handle. Because I think the Sony ZV-E1, I don't think it has a handle, but this is the handle. I want to do it one more time. So, but yeah, we finna be like, hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Hey y'all. So, but we got it. It's not as big, which is good. So, but if you guys could see, trying to hide. Oh, wait, where's the thing? Oh yeah, trying to hide it. But if y'all could see, trying to hide my face. If y'all could see, it says R10. So, but yeah. And then it's got the HD, hopefully I can see. It's got the HDMI ports here. you screw the tripod here, and then SD card battery goes there. Like I said, I watch my videos, and then we got the controls. And yeah, and then this is where the lens will be going, and then that's the sensor, and then you just twist that. Oh, I was struggling trying to put it in. But yeah, so this the camera. I'm not gonna lie, using the viewfinder is low-key a little scary. But yeah, so just wanted to show y'all exactly how it's gonna be, and then I'm gonna see myself right here. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, using the viewfinder is scary just because I have a fear of like dropping it without the tripod, so I'm trying to be very careful. But yeah, y'all, this is it. I just cannot believe this, bro. I have my first camera. Like, what? All right. If I could cry, I would. But okay, let's not get too excited. We still have to unbox the other stuff. But I just cannot believe this, bro. I have my own camera. This is crazy. That's for the camera, and so we finna unbox the other stuff. And actually, I was gonna do the accessories, but I just think it makes sense to go and do the lens, so I can just put it on there. This is the lens. Canon here. Talk about my address. Let's open this lens. I can just blur it out, but this is it. And then this was Canon's. They gave me unlimited warranty as well, which is great. This is the camera lens. I'm not gonna open up this whole paper, but that was what I got in the limited warranty. I don't want to undo the whole thing. And that's it. So, undo. Okay, it's on here. See it? I'm gonna drop that. All right, so this is, it's not that big, but this is the wide angle lens. But this was the top that you screw on, like how we screwed that part off. Oh yeah, so this is, it zooms out and then we're zooming it back in. So that was there. And then this is the lens. I know it might not look that big, but this is the lens and this is the lens cap. It was supposed to come with a screen and all that stuff. I'll see if it came anywhere, but I have to check the box, but it's okay if it didn't. We just need a lens cap. I was gonna buy a lens cap. So I'm trying to see if y'all could see the words. It might be really hard, but it says Canon 10 to 18 milliliters. So let's put this bad baby on. So Canon base, we're gonna screw this part on. I don't think there's a button. I just think we put it on, but I'm gonna see right now. And then I don't think there's no, oh, that might be the button. Okay. Oh, right here. So you see how there's a, I don't think y'all can see this. You see how there's a, I'm struggling, but you see how there's a red button? This also has a red, oh, it's backwards. Wait, y'all can't see it. I'm trying to do a whole tutorial, but it should be a red button right there. It's really tiny. I was trying to show y'all, but I'm pretty sure you just line them up. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. Okay. Oh, y'all heard the click? So I'm pretty sure it's on there. It should be on there. And then I think you just press the button. There's a button on the side. I think you just press that and then it pops off. Yeah, so that's how you do it. So you would start here and then you click. So you had to click. So, and then yeah, so this is it. And then, so it'll be like this. So it's not like super huge, super wide. I knew it wasn't when I was watching videos, but this is how it is. And then, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but yeah. And then this is 10 milliliters and then 18 is here. So this is what it looks like fully zoomed. That's what it looks like fully zoomed. And then zoom back out. It's at 10. And then just to close it all the way. So just for a side angle, it's like that. And then close it back. So yeah. Real quick, oh wait, no. Wait, no, yeah, this is the lens. So, and then I just put the lens cover back. I don't think I put it on right. I think the lens cover's all right. I can't tell. I'm new to this, so, but yeah. This is the full camera. This is the lens. And then we finna go unbox everything else. So, okay. Next thing we're gonna be unboxing will be this SD card. Almost showed the back. Address is on there. So, but this is the SD card. Trying to, hopefully y'all can see it. So right up under there, it should say like the gigabytes per. They said V30. Wait, it's trying to cut my face out, but it has V30. V30 is like okay, but it was really good. It was supposed to be V60. And I think when I originally had it on Amazon, I had 200 megabytes per second and then the V60. But when I asked ChatGPT, it said V30 was perfectly fine. But if you can't get a V60, get a V60. That still was really good. And then I got 512. I just thought about it. I might have to blur all that out. My address was under there. Hopefully y'all did not see it. But, and I could have took this off, But yeah, I got 512 gigabytes. At first, I had planned in my budget to get 256. But my whole thing was like, I'm not gonna just be out here recording and then I run out of storage and stuff. Like, my whole thing when I bought this stuff, I was like, it's either gonna be go big or go home. So I was like, let me just buy 512. I plan to record in 4K, so I'm gonna need all the doggone footage that I need and all the space that I need. So I was like, we're just gonna go with 512. So I was also wondering that too, because when I was watching online, some of the SD cards were coming in cases. So definitely make sure you get you a case. Make sure you get you a case. I just realized it was upside down. So make sure you get you a case, but that's what it is. So let's pop this bad boy out. This is the YouTube hands. This is my SD card. I saw somebody, so you just pop this bottom part. You see how I did that? SD card in this way. You guys can see. Put it in that way. You should hear it click. I don't know if y'all heard it. And then, yeah, that was it. So SD card is in. I pray I don't run out of storage because these are long clips, but try to make sure my address is here. But we have this big old box. So let's unbox this. Trying to see, what is this? Oh, so I got me some extra batteries because that's what they were saying is that sometimes, especially when I'm recording in 4K, I'm going to definitely be using a lot of battery. And they're saying that sometimes the battery might die. And the extra Canon one itself was like another $75. Canon, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, they all lost their minds. I'm not paying $75 for another battery. So I got me some third-party batteries, and the only thing that's a little tricky, they said, about third-party batteries is because since it's not technically encoded with Canon itself, it doesn't give you like battery readings. So like, I think there's 3 levels. So it'll be like charge, mid-charge, and then low battery, and then flashing red, about to die, I think. And they were saying that on the third party, it's just going to start flashing red. So I was like, but at the end of the day, I'm going to just use these for emergency use. So even knowing that I popped them in, I'm already popping them in thinking like, okay, like, you know, it's about to die. We only got so much. So, yeah, that's what I have this for. Open this up. So, yeah, this was the extra batteries I got. You can see it talks about the batteries I got. And then I'll probably go ahead and charge these. But same thing, I feel like when I went by these, I went by Amazon reviews. Oh, and another thing, because you can't just buy like a Canon battery. Where does it say that? I'm gonna take this out. But that's a big little battery. If you see, trying to cover my, if you can see the words, that's the side. It says, I gotta cover my face again. But you see how it says like the model numbers, there's certain numbers and stuff. I looked this up on ChatGPT and on Google, and so all of them have Pacific batteries, and so mine was LPE17, and that is the Canon battery. So don't just go and be like, oh, Canon batteries, and then just buy something. Like, no, make sure it's the right code, because of course it probably won't fit. And I just picked that other one up, and I feel like this was about the same size. So, oh, well, actually, let me just test it right now, if I got the right batteries. So let me see. Do you put it in like this? Uh-oh. Oh, this one don't fit? Oh, but I finna say, oh, this finna go back. Ah, thought it didn't fit. Okay, it fits, so, whew, because that scared me. I was like, oh, okay, and then this, Lord, I'm trying to have y'all see it. Do y'all see the gray? I don't think y'all can see it. It's a gray thing right here that helped me pop the battery. Oh, I think y'all saw it. That helped me pop it out, but yeah, it does fit. Whew. I was actually so scared about that because I was like, what if it actually doesn't fit? Because some people's like third-party batteries are really tricky, so I was like, Lord, please fit. So, but yeah, we got this one. And then there's the other one. Open that up. I got other ones. So I have 3 batteries. I'm not playing. Y'all know me. We love to do a little travel vlog. I don't got time to be in the Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Cameron. Don't got time. So, and then this is the little thing. Just throwing all the trash on the floor. This is the little cord to charge the thing with. Here it is to charge the batteries with. And then same thing as the Canon one. This is a thing that goes into the wall. And then it had some other parts where it was just talking about the manual LEDs. So, but yeah. Next, we're finna unbox is my tripod. This almost like the one that everybody used because it's red, but this is my little tripod. I also was debating at first because I was just gonna be cheap and just use all my iPhone stuff, but like this one, like one of the legs is getting loose, and I was like, I wish I would be trying to be a hey y'all aesthetic, and the camera fall over and crack and break. I wish I would. So, but yeah, so this is the tripod. Let's open this up and attach it as we go. So exciting, like I feel like a little kid. Like it's Christmas! Christmas came early! Okay. So, let's open this. I'll probably keep all these boxes as well. So, okay. Hey, they give me that. They said we ain't finna give you all that paper. They got a tutorial how to put this thing on? They don't got me no paper? Hey! But yeah, so this is what it is. And then the legs extend. Just a basic little tripod. I feel like I can't do much. And then I think, yeah, this extends. I'm gonna push it up too far. I think this is it. I wasn't gonna get one that was too big, but I thought this was more. A little bit higher, but it's okay because you gotta think this is just like for a tabletop. It's not meant to be like this. I'm gonna use my actual thing. So, but yeah, I definitely thought this was a little higher. And then you tighten the head with this. So let's screw this on. So I don't like it. I don't like the camera just being bad on the ground. So, and I kind of like it too because it's red, my favorite color. So, but let's screw this on. You make sure this guy is tight. Hot tamale, I'm sweating. Whew. So I didn't even show y'all, but here it is. And then let me straighten it up. So I did not feel comfortable having it and not being able to record. So this is how it's gonna be. We finna do the mic later, but if we were to flip, I'm trying to get the whole, make sure the whole mic loose now. So, but to do the full setup, it would be like this, and then holding it definitely is cool. So it's like, even though I had on my phone, I feel like this is not even as like, what is the word? Like I feel like it's not even as intimidating as I thought. Like it's still kind of small and compact. People be having some big cameras. This, even the wide angle lens, I feel like it's not that big, but I'm trying to show y'all. So sorry, I just hit the thing. But if I were to record, it would be like, hey y'all. Hey y'all, I'm trying to, so y'all can see it. It would be like, hey y'all. Hey y'all. So that's gonna be another one. So this is not even bad. This is nice. I like this. I like this. And then to flip it around and then to close, it'll still be like this. So it's definitely small. But I could of course, hold it like this. Sometimes when I had my other one, I just hold it by the whole thing. So I probably, not gonna lie, I probably will hold it like this, just because this is like, y'all see how big my hand is, like actually like swallowing up the sticks. So I probably will literally do it like this or like this. This is so tough. Like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey y'all, hey vlog. This is gonna be y'all in a couple of minutes. We're gonna do the 10. But this is how it's gonna be. So got my stick on. Yeah, this is not even as big. I don't know, like, I was about to say, I feel like my camera was longer, but I mean, yeah, this ain't as bad, so. Yo, like, I just cannot believe this. Like, I'm such an awe. Like, thank you, God. I'm so blessed. Blessed and highly favored by the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So, and then with the legs out like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down over here because I don't like it just sitting there. Yep, so there it goes. And then also for your tripods, make sure, that's why I was like, don't be cheap and try to use like your phone or nothing. Make sure it can hold certain weights. So like, we're about to unbox my big one, but for the small one and the big one, they both can hold like, you know, a certain amount of weight, because like I said, you would hate to have the camera set up trying to be aesthetic, hey y'all, and then the thing falls and then it breaks and now you're irritated and mad. So yeah, that was for the small one. This is my big one. You guys can see this is my big tripod. Same thing, record in my house. I might get some clips. Hey, do a podcast in the future, you need a long tripod. So that's why we have this one. So, but this is the part you need for your phone. Probably won't use this, but that's the part for your phone. Oh, this thing just came up like this. Okay, simple. See, that's what I like. Oh, well, I'm probably gonna get the box right here, but put this on the floor. Then we almost done. So, but this is the big tripod. I don't even know it came with a little bag. Okay. How y'all doing? Y'all, I'm so unserious. Like, I just cannot believe I bought all this stuff by myself. Like, I'm so blessed. But this is the little bag. And then I've got in a zipper. Okay, my other one didn't even have no strap. Okay. So, what in the heck in the geckin is all this? Okay, so, here's bubble wrap. What to do? I'm gonna ask Daniel about this. Tighten all knobs on head to ensure they cannot loosen. This for the camera? I don't know what this is. But that's a piece. I don't think I need the bubble wrap. That is the piece. Almost knocked the camera down. And then this is something else in here. Oh, this is the point thing. I almost hit myself in the face. So that's that. And then, oh, these are the balls it goes on for the bottom. We got the balls and then the bubble wrap. And then that's it for the bag. And then this is the big tripod. Yeah, I'll probably still keep the box. And then this is the one that I got. Yeah, I don't know. The little thing. I'm still gonna try to keep the box for it. And then this is my tripod. So yeah, we gotta screw the balls on the ball. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so. Oh. Wait, let me stop before I break something. I'll be right back when he's on. So, I put the balls on. It was a little kind of awkward trying to do this, not gonna lie. Sorry if I look here, I'm in the mirror. But some of them were a little loose, so I was like, let me get that together. But what you call it? I was like, it's gonna be on the floor. So, and then I think this. Oh, they got the little balancer on there. I think. I literally don't know. So I think I got it on, but I'm probably just gonna have to call Damien for this because I'm a little lost. But this is the full thing. And then this, make sure this could bring it higher. Y'all see it? Okay. This could bring it higher. I think as far as I go, I'm over here turning, about to break something. That's why I'm like, let's do it a little slow. So we got that, and then this was just a screw off. I think it was just a placeholder, or if you wanted to use this part, you could. So, but put that in the box, and then I'm gonna put this in the box. I'm probably not gonna use my phone for this. I have a phone tripod already, and then oh, okay. So y'all see it, and then I'm not gonna open it, but it said that it was like 60 or 70 feet, so that is about at least here, or I'm dipping, but it's probably like here. So yeah, so this is my tripod. Seems super good and compact. They have a lock button here. I don't know if the lock is for, so I'm probably just gonna call it Daniel, or like, I don't know what this twisty part is for, and I don't think I'm about to be watching 8,000 tutorials. So, but yeah, so this is my tripod. Big tripod for in the house. And then, like I said, make sure y'all look up weights, because I'm sorry, I'm looking in there. Didn't look directly, but yeah, this is my tripod, and I think it said it could do up to like 40 or like 90 pounds or something. So, however weight my camera is, that's what we'll be doing. So yeah, so my tripod, and then we finna unbox one more box. All right. Alright, we have one more box to open up. We got one more box to open up. So, but I think we already saw most of the exciting stuff, but this was my book bag. I got a camera gear book bag. I wish I would have got like a small travel sized one, but this wasn't too big. Not too big. So, but most camera people have a camera bag of some sort, so definitely needed one. So this is my camera bag. Gonna go to school, hey y'all. Cause I'm the cool boy on the block. Oh wait, no, we gotta do this side. Cause I'm the cool boy on the block. What you want, cuz? Hey, cuz, you got my, cuz, where your lunch money at? I'm finna take your lunch money, fool. So we got my camera bag, and it's really like, it's a little tough. So, but this is the camera bag. It's black. And then this is the inside. I'm pretty sure, yeah, all these are like sticky. Okay. I'm so mad I just ripped their sheets. I thought this was a manual, but okay. Okay. Craftsman, a group of craftsmen dedicated to bags. Dear friend, okay, letter. Because we just found a letter. It said, dear friend, within 3 years, if the bag has any problems, please contact us from your order. We will replace you with a new one or a similar model immediately and keep you with a formless one. We will always focus on the bags industry until we grow old. Okay. Okay, Caden. This the bag name? Okay, Caden, don't play. Because, you know, nowadays, they love to charge for a warranty nowadays. Okay, Caden. Y'all see? Okay, Caden, they ain't playing. So, I'm not about to set this up now, but it's got all the cushions. And then, like, the sticky part of the styrofoam. And then you just organize it yourself, depending on your stuff. And then it'll fit in the little slots. So, yeah, I'm going to go put this down. And coming to a close. We're almost done. So, this, make sure my address on here. So, I got a USB type. I haven't been looking at the mirror the whole time. I'm so sorry, y'all. But this is the USB Type-C charger that I got because, like I said, that's why I was making sure to watch a lot of videos, because one thing that they were saying is just, you know, you might have battery problems, not battery problems, but it might just die. Just like your phone, you know, you record, take pictures with your phone. And I was like, those batteries are going to be for emergencies. But at the same time, I was like, it literally, like, this was like the last thing I literally put in my purchase. I was like, why don't I get a cord that I could charge my camera with? So I'm like, and I was always trying to think of scenarios and stuff. So I'm like, I could be in the JC recording, not doing nothing. I could be charging it. You know what I mean? Just like, there's so many times where I've brought my charger, charged my phone on the go, and all that stuff. So I was like, why don't I get a charger? And then I probably will am I ripping this? This is a USB type C, the brick. Let me not be ripping this thing. And then this was a little battery thing. And I'm pretty sure that it was like a fast charger, but this is how it would go. And I'll keep the bag just for like traveling purchases, but this is what it was. And then I get to say my camera light. Just imagine, like, before I was like, my camera was with my outfit, but now I really get to say, like, let me grab my camera, like, let me grab my camera, because Cameron, C-A-M-E-R-O-A, like, it's not an O, but it's a, okay. Okay, so, about to rip the thing, so, or do you? Yeah, can you turn this? Okay, you can turn it, thank you. I was like, I don't want to just rip it, so, this side, I just turned, I'm trying to have my face, so I can see it, but I just turned it. I just thought about it. Do I need to sanitize this thing? I don't think so, though. I might need to sanitize this, wipe it down a little bit, but I don't think I need to put nothing on this. So it might be okay, but. So I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, right here. So it went in and then, but yeah, so if I wanted to charge it, it would be like this. So you would just plug it in and do it there. Because like I said, I've seen so many YouTubers, like I might need down in the future to get like a car one so I could be charging it while it's like in my car. So, but yeah, so. Yeah, that's why I was like, to make sure you do different things, because this was literally on my last like idea. And I was like, you're gonna need a battery one. Like, literally, you could be charging it on the go. So yeah, this is the USB Type-C, I think fast or no fast charger that I got. And there is plastic on this. Thank God I saw this, because you could be charging your phone and you don't want to catch on fire. How do you take this off? I think that's supposed to be on there. So, but yeah, just the charger. So for the last thing, if I'll be doing this unboxing for, I don't even know how long. So, but this is my mic. I did not buy a wireless mic, only because I'm not gonna lie, all the wireless mics were like $180, $50. I'm like, oh no. Like I said, we're just trying to stay in budget. So a lot of the other mics were just way too expensive. So a lot of people are just saying you could either use your iPhone as a mic, or I probably will still use my other wireless mic that I use for my phone. But when I just will record certain things where I'm just talking, I hold the mic, of course it'll be muted and no sound on there, but I'll be able to like link it up. So that's just in case if this is not as good, but if it comes down to the point to where I need it, I can just record it and sync it up, because the other one is really good. It shows you on this case when it's charging. It's a self-charging case as well. I'm like, and that was only like 40 or 60, so I'm like, I'm not about to pay all that money. And then I tried to be slick and get like it was, because my thing is lightning, so it was going to be lightning to USB-C converter. But they were saying for the camera, which look, I'm like, should I have tested it? But they said for the camera, y'all saw me plug it in, that's only for like, I think it's either charging or data transfer, but not audio transfer. So that's why I couldn't get the little insert. I should probably talk about it in the Q&A, but I couldn't get the little insert. But hopefully that this is really good. And this is the back of it. So, and then if you're a real watcher, if you remember, I had one for my phone a long time ago, but I broke this. So guys, to be careful I don't break this one. And the fact that you know, I spent my own money on this, I won't be trying to break it. So, but I'm probably gonna keep this box too, so I'm try not to tear it up. But we're opening this. This is the Win Muffin stuff. And then these were, he gave you some stickers. Love, happy. This was how it's supposed to look. Let me actually, you know, keep this out so I can know how to put it on. So, but that's a little code. And then, okay, they cleared with this. They got a little setup tutorial QR code. So that's the stuff in the box. Oh, okay. Check back of box. And you get a 2-year warranty. Oh, let me do that, because I think the last one had a warranty and I never activated it. So I will be doing it. So 2-year warranty. Okay, so these are, oh well, I guess I can put this in here because it's the guide. So, but this is the guide. Quick little setup. This is all of the equipment. So this is the jack and stuff at the top. This is the windscreen. So just to make sure, because I really don't want to like drop it or ever come close to doing that, I'm gonna cut it right here and then I'll pull you back up when I am done putting it on. Actually, I'm back, but this is the actual mic. Yeah, I'm happy it's not bendable or nothing because the last one snapped in half. So, but this is the mic, and then this is the windscreen, and I just had to turn it. You kind of just like force it up on there, to be honest, until it gets to a certain point. I don't know if I can see it, but this is what it is. So yeah, I'm about to put this on. So as I'm reading the instructions, I just wanted to say that they gave me an extra one, but I don't think you can even use this because this doesn't open. And I mean, it opens a little bit, but I was trying not to like break it. So, but I don't know what this one was for. And then this is for your smartphone. I'm so stupid. It has the sticker right there. It has stickers right here. Can y'all see it? It has stickers right there. I was looking at it the whole time, but I'm probably, of course, not gonna use that or this one, so I just put it in there, and then I'm still setting it up. So I do have the mic on. So you put it here, and then you had to twist that part, and then here's the little cord. And then this part was a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't like how this flap was like this, but I kind of have to have it like angled there. And then this is the jacket goes in. And then this was the piece that was on top of the camera that I just had to slide out and do it. And then if I wanted to have the windscreen on there, you kind of just like, wait, let me put it on. I just don't want to mess it up. So this is with the wind thing on. I just wasn't comfortable. Like, you can just, like, there's not graves in it for you to screw. You could just pop it on, pop it off. But I just don't feel comfortable, like, trying to push it against and then this part bends or something. So I just put it on the ground and then did it like that. So yeah, this is the full thing. Just use this. And yeah, I just got to put the batteries in. Batteries are charging, and then we will be doing a camera. I keep looking there. I'm so sorry, but we're going to be doing a camera test at the end. But yeah, and then it has, well, it says Movo here, and then I'm trying to see, can I see the little flap? Wait, let me twist this, but there's a little flap. Can I see the flap? Right there. So yeah, this is my first camera setup. We got a mic, got a thing. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will hold it like this because, I don't know, this just seems like really, really small. So I'm probably either gonna do it like that or just open it and have it like there. I like to be able to grip it more, but yeah, this is my full thing. So in actuality, if I do the full thing, this would be 10 millimeters. So this is how it will look actually. And then I'll be like, I keep hitting this thing. But I'll be like, hey y'all. And then this might be a little awkward with the viewfinder coming out. So yeah, it is a little awkward with the viewfinder and this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this part is a little weird, a little awkward, but I mean, it's okay. Like I said, just a budget. We're on a budget. So, but yeah, this is how it would be. So I will be vlogging. Hey y'all. And then for y'all side, this is what y'all would be seeing. So yeah, so this is my first ever camera setup. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of weird. So I'll just have to know that I won't be able to do a flip and all that stuff at the same time. So that is a little weird. It would have been cool if it was like this or like all the way here, but yeah, that is a little awkward because yeah, it has to go all the way out. There's kind of no way for you to avoid it. It runs right into it, so it is a little awkward, but it's okay. Like I said, we'll just have to get used to it and stuff. But yeah, so this is my first ever Canon setup. Canon R10 tripod wide angle lens. I almost forgot to put the lens back. Oh, but I'm over here talking like I was about to end it, but yeah. If I wanted to do 18, it'll be like this. I'm trying to show you how 18 would be like this. And then this is 10, and then I'll zoom back. So, and then all I have to do is just put this back on there. So yeah, my first ever camera. People be saying cameras are heavy. This isn't really heavy. I feel like it's just almost as if my phone, I would about to say it's probably about like less than 5 pounds. So but yeah, so this is my first ever setup Canon R10 unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to be well, actually I was saying like I'm about to end it. Actually, those batteries are probably charged, so let me try to turn the camera on to show y'all, and then from there we'll go into the camera test. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna clean up my whole entire bathroom, had to get undone. So let me clean my whole entire bathroom, and then we're gonna do the batteries. I just rechecked my phone and I charged it at 88 and we're at 45. Okay, and my storage is not almost full, so that was good. I literally cleared it out before I filmed this because I knew the unboxing was going to be that. But I just cannot believe, like, is this real? Like, am I dreaming? Is this really my camera? Like, there's no way this is my camera. Like, y'all, there's no way. Like, for real, is this mine? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I said last year when I was thinking about getting the R50, like, I don't know. I just feel like it was so out of touch, out of reach. Like, I literally clocked in, locked in, got paid, and got bought my camera. I'm blessed. And I wanted to make sure that when I'm saying like, oh, it was this much, it was that much, like, I'm not saying any of that stuff to brag or anything. I'm just so proud of myself because not only that, but like I be staying consistent. I be doing, like, I be trying to do my shorts. Like, I literally care so much about this. I love this and I'm hungry about this. Like, I want my 1K. Like, this is one thing off my vision board. 1K is next. Like, let's go. Like, I'm ready. Like, I don't care if this would have been a waste of money for somebody else. If people I don't care. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm not gonna be scared. I want to record. Like, I'm ready. Like, for real. But let's gotta be careful with this. There's a lot going on the top part. But we are fit to put this battery in. Okay, batteries in. It is little bread. I was gonna say, how do I tell that it's turned on? Can I flip this? Yes. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I see the screen? Okay. So we is fit to turn this on. This is off, so this must be on. So this is the buttons. Oh, this screen look nice. Okay. Okay, setting the lens to shooting position. Set the lens to shooting. Oh, let me take this off. Y'all, oh, wait. What is going on? Set the lens to shooting position. Oh my God, y'all, it's on. This thing is on. Oh my God, y'all, like, y'all, it's literally on. Wait, I'm probably gonna have to pick y'all up. Okay. So y'all, if y'all could see, this is a lot going on, but if y'all could see, that is what it looks like. Well, it is on. Is it taking pictures? No, I think it's just doing that. Okay. Don't forget to fix these settings because this hoe already looking too bright, but oh my God, it is looking wide. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug this. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of goof. A little goof, but it's okay. But I'm gonna pull this out just so y'all can see. So this hoe is okay. It keeps going dark. Oh my God. It is a lot going on, but y'all, look how wide that is. Oh my God, this is a, y'all, like, Do y'all see? But y'all, look how wide that is. I'm holding it all the way from my arm's length. That's how wide it is. This is how wide it is from both. This is definitely a wider angle. This is from my arm and this is from the phone. This is crazy. I'm gonna see if there's a way, like, y'all see how wide that is? I'm literally up close on the camera. That is crazy. Like, bro. I'm trying to show y'all, but it's super wide. I know, this is a great lens. So yeah, that was a cool little turning on test. I tried to get the angles, but it kept going dark, so I couldn't really show y'all, and it was far away. But I am about to take pictures and do all my little cool stuff, and then I'm going to watch the video. It's only 7, I'm about to eat dinner, so I gotta hurry, but I'm going to go watch that video that I have saved on my MacBook to go in and add like all the settings and stuff, and then I'm gonna come back and then we'll do like a quality test. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. And I think I'm gonna go in and break the boxes down, so it's gonna be a little minute. I might not have these clothes on, but I just want to tell that. So we will be right back in I don't know how long. Hey y'all, so it's definitely like hours later. It was 7, I think, when I was filming that, or 8, but it's 10 o'clock now. Now I wasn't doing, what is it called, settings for that long. I went to like eat and then I cleaned up. And so I definitely think it's time to test it. Now the camera settings are gonna be weird for probably a couple of videos, because I feel like this image on here looks super bright and colorful. On there, I'm still trying to do some things. But yeah, and then with the viewfinder, I was able to do like my color. So it's a whole lot of stuff with white. I'm learning white balance, saturation, contrast. I just tried to like make myself not dark or bright, because I know this is super bright, so I think it might be a little bit darker on there, but I still have to see, because like in the mirror I can see the whole iPhone. When on there, you know, the viewfinder is like this, but I still have to see it kind of blown up, and it might be one of those things where it might look better blown up, because that's how my MacBook is. Like as I'm editing, it won't be as like high quality until I actually upload it. That's when I can finally see it. So but yeah, we're finna go in to test this out in the audio. So but yeah, I watched all my videos, and like I said, I think the settings I'm just gonna have to do trial and error with. So but yeah, I'm ready to wrap this vlog. I am a little tired, but I just had so much fun unboxing it. So let's do this camera test. And so this is the camera with the iPhone 13 Pro Max with the 0.45 wide angle lens, and now we're gonna be moving on to my camera. So this is the quality on my camera. On the viewfinder, it's funny, I got a lot of stuff on this screen, but this is how wide it is recording in my bathroom. The lighting, we're gonna have to do a lot, because I have the manual exposure on. That's what everybody has suggested. It was funny because when I was setting this up, I'm looking at the viewfinder, I forgot I was supposed to look here, but it was funny because I'm still gonna look at the viewfinder, but I'm saying it was funny because I originally had this on like I think it was like 4K 30, and no, it was on 4K 24, and it was supposed to be on 4K 30. I literally just did that like 3 seconds ago, and I was like, ooh, okay. So but it's kind of cool to be able to see everything on here. It has the like the manual. I love that I can see the time recording, so you know, when I be yapping, I can go and start wrapping the vlog up, you know. So I got that. I have my audio. I'm probably gonna have to lower that just a little bit, because it shows like the ranges, and I can already see it peaking a little bit. Y'all know I love to be a little loud, so I'm probably gonna lower that down. But yeah, this is the quality. And then I want to show y'all the lighting change. So as you can see, I'm like heckin' dark, but I have to manually change. Will it not let me scroll? That sucks. It won't let me scroll. But like, see how I manually did it on there? So it kind of looks cool. I don't know why it looks cooler in my room than it does in actual light. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it won't let me scroll. So, but yeah, so I feel like it looks way better in my room than it did in the bathroom. But yeah, and like I said, I'm able to see everything. It shows where it's tracking on my face. which is good. I just love being able to see myself like that, even though I gotta start learning to look here and not the viewfinder, but like it just saves me so much time because I literally hate when I'll be editing. We go back to the bathroom, but the room looks so tough. So let's see here. You see how I'm super bright, so now I have to manually do it, which I don't mind manually doing it because I'm already memorizing in my head like 800 is indoors, and I guess when it goes sunny it'll be different. But I kind of like this because, like I said, I'm able to see the time. Me just seeing myself change the game because I literally have recorded stuff and the audio be super low, it be blurry, and it's like as someone who edits his own videos, that'd be irritating me because it's like now the footage is cooked. But I just love, even when I was just thinking like now when I go vlog, I can just see myself. So I don't even have to stare at the people staring at me, and then I can do my thumbnails with my phone. So, but yeah, this tough. So, but yeah, this is the camera test. I'm already about to change some settings, but this is it. Oh, and then this was the manual zoom, which was good. I like that I can just do it automatically, like boom. Yeah, the way I accidentally, oh God, now it's trying to focus. The way I accidentally just took this out, because if you take it out of the millimeter thingy, it stops it, but, so I gotta make sure I remember to do that. But yeah, this is 18, and then this is 10, and then this other part here, I think it's a manual focus. Oh, it's manual. I think when it gets blurry, I have to do that. So, but yeah, let me lower the ISO. So, but yeah, so this is my full camera setup, Canon EOS R10. If you guys could see it in there, I am overall excited. I cannot wait to go out, vlog this, capture some great stuff, and even get better with the settings. But I'm so blessed. I'm so in awe, and I just thank God for this opportunity. I'm not gonna let him down. And I just cannot believe that I have my first vlog camera sitting in my hands. I put this on my vision board. Yeah, it's a little heavy, so I'm keep swatching hands, but I just cannot believe I have my own vlogging camera. Like, I've watched YouTube since I was younger, and I'm finally in the shoes and steps as a real YouTuber. All I need is the views and the subs, but I have it all, and I'm just thankful. Like I said, I wasn't making a video like this to brag. This is just documenting my YouTube journey, getting my first camera. I got my first MacBook, and yeah, I don't know, I'm still in disbelief. Even when I purchased it, I was like, did I really purchase it? Now it's in my hands. I'm like, all I had to do was clock in and I got what I want. Like, what if I saved even more? What could I possibly touch? You know? So even look, ooh, that battery. Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely. Me just doing these clips, why the battery already have? Oh, I'm gonna have to get it fixed. Have we gotten them extra batteries? Might be able to only record some of the clips. But yeah, even though this was the unboxing, this is acting like a vlog, but I mean, I just can't. I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror like, there's no way I have this. Like, I'm literally like, okay, I'm gonna wake up from the dream tomorrow. Like, there's no way I really have my own camera. How? Like, how did I manage to do this? Like, and I'm just like, and I just sit there and think about it. When I was applying to jobs, nobody was hiring but my job. And I just can't believe this, and I'm happy to take you guys along this journey with me. It's road to 1K. Like, it never gave. I didn't want to post, but now I'm just gonna want to post. Like, this is literally arm's length, and with the iPhone, it was at least like right here. I think this is arm's length. Y'all can see everything. Wow. So, but yeah, I don't want to make this a vlog, but I'm just so in awe. Like, I don't know. Like, it literally feels like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Like, there's no way this is mine. Like, whoever I return this camera for, when are they gonna get it? Because there's literally no way this was my how is this my camera? Like, How? Like, how did I get this? I'm just... Like, I'm like, wow. I can't believe, like I said, younger Kim would be so proud. I used to have these little stupid insecurities, and I'm just like, wow, like, the confidence is through the roof. We're recording, we're vlogging. And you can't miss this camera. This big black camera. You can't miss this. So, yeah, I don't know how long this video is. I just want to... I think the fun fact is I think I'm vlogging with this tomorrow, so yeah, get prepped. But I need to wrap this up, but I don't know, like, I literally wish we could have did this way earlier, because I'm not gonna lie, I would have just went out and just recorded. It could have just been raw footage, not used for, yeah, I'm gonna have to lower the audio, it's peaking, but it could have just been regular raw footage. I could have deleted, but I could just stare at myself in this viewfinder forever. Because there's no way, like, is this my camera? Like, there's no way, bro. Like, how did I get this? Like, I just so thankful. I love God. I love Him protecting me, watching over me, blessing me. I love my Lord and Savior, Jehovah's. I love Him. That's my gang. That's my twin. So, but let me go and wrap this video up. Because it's supposed to be an unboxing and we vlogging. So, but yeah, this is the camera setup, camera unboxing. I hope, let me stare at the camera for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it was. I think it was hecka long. But this is my YouTube journey. I'm so happy to document this journey with you guys. And I cannot wait for whoever I inspire to get their first camera. And I can't wait to get more upgrades, better lenses, the whole nine. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Road to 600 subs, and I'm gonna see you on the next video.